here.
It's so pretty in here.
It's so pretty. And also, remember earlier when we sang with Darlene Love?
I mean, how fun was that?
That was the best. I can tell, like, I was watching backstage and I was like, I can tell that I've got that, like, crazy nervous energy where I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous and I just need bubble wrap to be like, oh!
Yeah.
Oh, get out some of that aggression.
I love that you were also in, you were in beautiful track pants, by the way.
Well, okay, there was a fire at my hotel. I'm not kidding, there was a fire. My hotel caught on fire.
Yeah.
Not my room, although I am that bitch, so if you thought that, that's fine. Because that tracks.
No, okay, yeah.
But I was in my room. I was like, I'm on the 11th floor, and I smelled smoke. And then the fire alarm went off, so I was like, well, normally I would ignore this, but I also smell smoke. So I
Someone fix this problem, this noise problem. Yeah.
And I didn't want to be that guy that like grabs all the stuff and then dies, because then you're a jerk.
Yeah.
And you're dead. So I just grabbed like my backpack and I had a beanie on and I went downstairs and I was like going down the stairs like there's a real fire. This is a real emergency. I'm being responsible. And
and you're saying this all as you're going down the stairs. That's very helpful.
And then the roads were blocked. There were like fire trucks. There were like 30 firemen, and everyone's fine, and it's all fine. But we couldn't get through, so I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna walk to Fallon. So just win my beanie.
That's right. You can always come here. Everyone's welcome here. You're allowed to just come here, and we'll take care of you. We'll take care of you and Darlene. I'm so happy that you're great. Let's talk about the Christmas spirit here and getting this on. What is your favorite Christmas holiday song?
Oh, I'm a big fan of Good King Wenceslas. Guys, big fans of Good King Wenceslas.
How does that go?
Well, but my favorite thing about it is it's one of those songs where everybody knows, like, brightly shone the moon that night, and something, and it's got like 15 verses. Keeping crisp and even, and like by the 5th verse, you're like, this is what it's about? It's like one of those kind of things where you're like, he's an alien? Twist!
That's not true.
No.
I was thinking about Googling it, and now I'm definitely going to. I gotta say, I love your acting. I've known you for a long time, but I don't know if I knew how great of a singer you are. You're really unbelievable.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say.
The Trolls soundtrack, by the way, the Trolls soundtrack plays nonstop in my house. You are fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
You and Justin are great together, but your solo stuff is great.
Is that for your kids or just for you?
No, I'm just a big fan of Trolls. I loved DreamWorks Animation. I love those guys. But I just listened to you over and over again. And now Pitch Perfect 3 is coming out, so now I kind of know that you sing. But I'm thinking about when you first auditioned. When did we all know? I mean, you sang in movies?
For the first Pitch Perfect movie, they needed to make sure everybody could sing, so I sang Cups, actually. I had seen it like in a YouTube video, the little rhythm thing, and so I just learned it for fun because I'm a dork. And
you taught yourself Cups?
Yeah, just for fun. And then they were like, oh, can you sing something for us? And I was like, I get to do my thing. I had no use for it before. And then they wanted to put it in the movie, and I was like, okay. So they put it in the audition scene, which was originally supposed to be I'm a Little Teacup.
What?
I don't know how I was supposed to play that, so thank God they changed that.
Wow.
I know, I would have been like, I don't know how to make this scene work, guys.
Yeah, exactly,
And then they were like, yeah, we want to shoot a music video of it, and I was like, oh, that? I mean, if you want to waste your money, be my guest. And then, now it's the whole thing.
Cups went like, it was like the top 10.
Charted.
In the Billboard top 10 songs, your song. It went like 3 triple times platinum.
Triple platinum? Yeah. What are we talking about?
We're talking about you. No, this happened. That's the best. That's what it's all about.
So weird.
I love that. I love that. That's a story. That's fantastic.
I know. It's nice.
Now you're working in the movie with DJ Khaled.
Yes.
Yes, he's hilarious.
Yes.
Is he a fan of the movies?
I don't know, because he showed up and he sort of said, oh, I don't do scripts and I like to improv, and we were like, okay. And there's a line where I'm talking about the other girls, and he was like, they don't want you to win. They want you broke. They want you dead. And I was like, that's not what the movie's about.
That's how he improvises?
No, very supportive cast members. Very supportive.
Want you broken dead?
Yeah.
No, that's not very supportive cast members. No one wants to be broken dead.
Like, no, they're really supportive of Becca and her dreams.
Not only can you act and sing and do many things, but you also, one secret is that you do an impression that.
No, I do.
know-
I do one impression, and it's the weirdest impression.
I know,
too.
but I love weird impressions.
Like I should have like a Christopher Walken or something, and I have a Kristen Stewart. I don't know. I don't know why.
You do an impression of Kristen
Yeah,
Stewart,
I've
who we
done it.
also love.
I love her, and I've done it to her. I did it to her, and she was like, "Oh man, I do that with my mouth," and I was like, "You're doing it now. I know."
So can you do maybe Kristen Stewart, like explaining what Pitch Perfect 3 is about?
You know, there's like the Bellas are out of college, and you know, they go on a USO tour, and there's like, you know, hilarity ensues. So.
Oh my gosh!
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.